Crazy Mike, CrazyMikesapps.com, with an iPhone app demo for MoneyPad, Budget Expense, Income Transfer, and Asset by Blue Mobile Cloud. This application is in the finance category, works best on an iPhone or iPod Touch, and sells for $3.99. This is a feature-rich, quick, and easy-to-use financial tracking application with the ability to export your financial information through email in a CSV file format, as well as backup and restore your information using the iTunes file sharing feature. Let's go ahead and see how this application works. This is the opening screen. You'll see several different categories: accounts, expenses, income, and budget, as well as a bar or tab graph, a bar graph here with the amount of money I have remaining in my budget. Let's go ahead and tap on accounts. You can see there are a variety of different accounts in here. I've set some fake accounts up, as well as liabilities. You know, accounts being, or assets being accounts that are positive and provide income or have income in them, and liabilities are those that I owe. And then there are others down there such as business, and you can see your net worth is at the bottom. We can tap on 401k. It'll show me what is in this account currently. It shows transactions if I have transactions, and you can go back here and tap on edit in the upper right and show you how to add a new account, whether it is a liability or an asset. It's very easy to do. You just go through and fill out the categories, toggle on, toggle off, whatever you want to do. Cancel out of there. Those are accounts, and they are very easy to manage, as well as expenses. Very similar, except expenses are going to be shown in a month format. You can tap on the right or left arrow to advance to a new month, or go back a month, however you want, or go several months ahead. You can see currently in December the expenses I have: utilities and cell phone. Under utilities, I have a couple of different accounts. Tap on one of those, and it's going to pull up an expense editing option. And also, this is the same way you add expenses, and we'll come back to that in just a moment. Head over there. Again, you can add an expense in the upper right. It pulls up the screen I just showed you. Here we can add a new expense, put in the amount with the keypad here, as well as a date by tapping on the date. You can put in a vendor by tapping on the pencil. You can also put in an account you want it to go to, or a liability you want it to go to, such as Chase, Visa. And or you could add a photo if you had a photo of your bill, if you so desire. Now, these are your categories. If you don't find a category, you can easily add one like I did. I added cell phone, and I even added the subcategories of Verizon and AT&T, and I will show you how to do that. Go back out here. That's expenses. Income is very similar to expenses. It is kept in a month format. You can go right or left to advance or go back in months. You can see I have a pension there. Tap on there, and it's the information in that account. If I want to edit it, it's going to pull up. I can delete it at this point, or I can go ahead and go back here, add this, and I can add a new income if I so desire. Cancel out of there. We'll go back, and now it's into the budget. Now in the budget, you're going to see a lot of different categories: house, utilities, food, and so on. Very easy to manipulate and add to. Just tap on here, put your amount in, save it, and it'll be added to your budget or deleted from your budget, whatever the case may be. You can see my total budget is $5,196, and so far I've used $745 with that, and that's what this little thing in the middle here shows, which is my remaining budgeted money, $4,451. Now below that, you're going to see whatever expenses and income would be coming in on Thursday right here, which is tomorrow. So that is a cool. Now another great feature about this, and why it's easy to use, in the upper right you can tap the plus sign, easily add an expense, an income, or a transfer. Bam, add an expense, boom, you're done. All from there. You can just do that, and you don't have to go into these different categories. Down here on the bottom screen, you're going to see a nice navigation pane. You have your reports, which are extensive, and a lot of them are in 3D format, which is very cool. Go ahead and tap on expenses by category. Pulls up a nice 3D pie chart, and you can look at it. Explains everything there, the percentage of utilities and cell phone. These are expenses again. You have one for income, expenses versus income. You can check that out. It's nice to see more of blue than red. Go back here. You have an asset pie, liabilities, express trend, and income trend. Now, you can export these by tapping on export and tap on the familiar arrow coming out of the box, and you can email this in CSV format. Very cool, and a very good way to share your information, put it into a spreadsheet, what have you, since it is in CSV file format. We'll delete that draft. Those are reports. Over here you have reoccurring. You can add reoccurring to your expenses, income, or transfers by tapping on the plus sign in the upper right. You also have a share or a search option here by tapping on a word in the box and going through categories, vendors, notes, or amounts. The settings is an extremely important tab here. You have a lot of information in here that you can change. This supports a bunch of different currencies, as you can see, other than US dollars. We can set a passcode lock to keep people out of this application, since it is financial and may have some, very important information. Some other options there. To add an expense category or an income category, you tap on expense, and here it's very easy. You can hit edit. Gives you the option to tap on plus, and here you can add any category you want, and expenses and income works the same way. Cancel out of there. Once you've added a category, you can actually tap on there and add a subcategory. As you can see, the numbers there represent the subcategories to the main categories. Tap out of there. You can also do the same with vendors as well as income categories. Budget here. Now, a cool thing with budget, you can either have one budget or detailed budget. Let's go down here to backup and restore. Here is where you can backup and restore all the information in this application to your iTunes or to your desktop or PC through iTunes file sharing. Very easy to do. We'll back out of there. Finally, about the user guide will explain all the different information from home screen to how you backup and restore data. Very, very well explained. And then you've got FAQs. If you don't find it here, at the very bottom there is a email for Blue Mobile Cloud that you can contact them to ask them for help. That is MoneyPad, and that is a great, easy to use financial application. Until next time, this has been Crazy Mike from Crazy Mike's Apps saying, see ya.